his type of girls and shit. I'm not his type. I don't know him. My breath smells so bad. I could care less about anybody dissing me. And I don't know him. And there should be no reason. I should be fucking with somebody else's baby mama anyway. I'm good. It's what people would rather do. It's what people would rather do. So, well, let people do what they do. And you remain you. You feel me? It's the same 2020. No different. They're going to her trying to play me. It's just not real. Everybody got roles. Everybody got storylines. Alright, I'm done. Because now I'm looking like a little guilty. Chill. Like of something. I never said nothing crazy. Y'all speculated. Y'all started speculating things and playing spiritual games, coming up with ideas. So that's confusing a little bit, but I'm not fully on the show, so they try to have me like arrested on the show, off the show. I have no arrest. They tried to play with my whole character. So like my lawyer is half good, half bad, because obviously I don't know him or her, so they're not gonna fuck. We don't know each other. So whoever it is that I'm going to be working with in this lawsuit, this civil lawsuit, civil propaganda that they created, then, because I just went to the desk something court where you look up things and people's names, see like what's going on and shit like that. So like I've been calling in looking for lawyers and shit like that. So whoever I'm like get in contact with, and I, create relations with and tell them what's going on, and they go into the internet and they see, and the TV show and everything that's been broadcasted on these sites outside of me, and what I did not see yet and what I don't even want to see, shit's gonna be moving a little bit copacetic. But yeah, I'm not gonna know these people, so I have to get to know these people, you understand, which is so much for me, because 2020 was pandemic and I was in a whole nother state living life, you understand. Like, I almost was sex trafficked. I was staying in a hotel by myself, and I came back to New York, and I was 4 months into New York, and then homeboy created, we overheard say something about a pig, created a trap situation, tried to trap me, and then created a show outside of a show already going on and being done, filmed, and just created fame around the neighborhood for him and my family. And so it's just like, there's no way to even approach the situation, you understand? Like, every time I go outside, police runs out and like blocks people up, and like, they're just not doing as much as they should patrol. Like, they are just doing a lot. They have to. They're patrolling and shit like that. Some of them are facing jail for, I don't know what, defaming me, and trying to falsely accuse me of things, or off the strength of them being funny in a situation, laughing and being funny in their storylines, and making me look like crazy because it sounded, they said, it doesn't sound right, something probably happened, or da 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 da, which is understandable. But we doing a TV show, and then not only what the fuck, it indicates an illusion, a dream, an illusion, not real, but an illusion, a perspective, a storyline, whatever. So falsely accusing me of being a perpetrator or a predator, that's illegal. That's defamation. That's beyond defamation. Especially, God forbid, if I went through things like this with my family, and we have to TV show, and we have to create storylines that goes into what we've been through in our lifetime together, in our childhood growing up. I'm 30, we in our 30s, 28. You know, we grown. So they tried to like use my family and try to play a game in and off the show, and it's illegal because I genuinely was hurt by certain situation. Like it, and then it follows up with that on the show that it don't make sense. It looked like I just was like left off bad and bougie, and I'm just mentally ill because my mom was on drugs back in the day, and all these niggas know this and this, so it just looks bad. You understand? So they tried to do that my whole life, exclude me from life. Period. After my mother had a kid with homeboy, but who they accepted my dad's niece, which is Diamond Body. So it's just like they have no purpose, and you know, they just became jealous. I became more famous because people go through things in life. The speculations that they came up with, people go through those things, which was the purpose in the conversation, but they didn't allow me or give me the air to breathe the concept, or to even interpret the concept to the world or to on the show. You understand? They just excluded me out because they don't want me to be famous because of other things and trying to create a setup and all types of shit that is illegal. So they're going to jail or they're facing jail. You understand? I don't want them to go to jail because I feel like that's too much trauma on me, especially all the shit that's been going on in 2020, Black Lives Matter, all those things. I feel like it's just too much on me because I didn't put them in that position. You feel me? They put themselves in a position because they was friends with some people that overheard about a TV show, want to know things, want to be on a TV show, and put themselves on a TV show, and also was fucking having sexual relations with a family member. So they got overexcited for the TV show and the opportunity that worked more for them because he has a real life child before 2020. So his storyline, his real life story makes more sense to Diamonds and excluding me out and trying to make me to be a bad person in the family so that he could fit in, which is somebody who I used to talk to before Diamond. You understand? So we talk about the same. She talk about her boyfriends. I talk about my boyfriend. So we know about each other's boyfriends. You understand? We got them up. We know of them. You understand? So, however, is whatever. They all be traveling. They all be outside. Out of, move. Foreign fancy cars, money, flying out, doing all those things. So they're known of in some type of way. Some of them are. So him genuinely having relations with her in real life, outside of him not even knowing about a TV show, but having that idea of a TV show coming maybe one day, or him being a part of our fame or whatever one day, so he had a kid for insurance 2014, 2016 or whatever. So his situation seemed more better, so they wanted to help him in my situation more than proposing the show to me and shit like that. Not proposing marriage, proposing business, you know what I'm saying? I already knew. I mean, I was proposal. Diamond and I spoke about the show. The neighbors and shit overheard about the show once I flew back to New York. And then they put themselves on a TV show because his story makes more sense. So the police is going to jump for him. He is a perpetrator in my life. You understand? He is an extended in my life, in my bloodline, on my mom and my dad's side. You understand? That goes in generation. So the police wanted to help him because they accepted him, because it makes sense for him to not to fuck with my schizophrenic, mentally ill ass. You understand? It makes sense for him to fuck with everybody else in my family. Outside of that, everybody's perspective in his is more powerful than reality. So them versus me until somebody makes their break. You understand? Homeboy hit my mother today with something in her head. They went and, they just keep getting away with abusing my mother. He got lucky to be on a TV show. My mother should not be going through that on a TV show. I don't give a fuck what it is. He got lucky to be on and in a production, and he is a whole perpetrator. You know what I'm saying? Like, abusive, but they came up with a campaign and shit trying to make abusive, trying to fix it or whatever, but that still has nothing to do with me and my mother's life. You understand? They got lucky to be on a TV show. So abusing people in my family every other day and getting away with that shit on the TV shows because homeboy, you understand? Homeboy is threatening people and everybody's scared of him and like him at the same time because they can't it's crazy and persistent, as people say. So it is what it is. It's them versus me. You understand? And it is what it is. And I can't wait for this shit. I'm ready. You understand? Stop betting on me being a abuser to anybody in my family. I have never been on that. I don't give a fuck what y'all come up with in y'all head, what y'all think, what y'all feel like, or any of those things. It's cap. That's false. That's not true. You understand? I have been abused. I know what abuse is. I'm very grown. I have been. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I know what the fuck I've been through in my life. And what I don't talk about or don't need to talk about, this is just not a conversation. What he talk about and she talk about, that's good for y'all. You understand? Y'all can no longer talk about me for the rest of the, like, I get into my moments where I sound mentally ill like a child, and they try to take advantage of them versus me. Jasmine said something, and they created a big thing on what I said. So they can't come here. Nobody can really, like, production or anything on Instagram. I don't know what the fuck they could really do. You understand? They could do a lot. Really, I don't know what anybody could do. You understand? Fucking CIA, FBI, police, NYPD cannot come to my door. You understand? Like, I don't know. But homeboy, I don't know. They've been in and out getting arrested, homeboy, but I have not seen them get arrested. You understand? I called the police on them. You understand? 4 years ago. They got too excited. Now they're like genuinely relatives of mine. The police is saying it's a setup. Because I just said like this black dumb girl and my family decided to fuck with this dude. That has nothing to do with me. You understand? I have never hung out with these people in this out where I live, or genuinely more than twice. You understand? I hung out with Black Jew Benji twice. I hung out with Meech, never. I hung out with Dewan, really never. You understand? We know each other from elementary, pre-K, and fucking Instagram today. So I've never genuinely hung out with these people. The police is going to jail for these 3 guys for the simple fact that they are very sane. They're very sane. They have careers. They have moms. They're over 6 feet. The police is going to jail for that, for trying to hurt my feelings. Because it don't make so much sense that I'm good, I have my home, I look good, and they decided to dub me. You understand? So they want to keep fucking harassing me because that looks weird. Them having a career, you understand, and fucking with these girls who don't look weird. You understand? So that's the thing. But me and these girls got the show opportunity, not him and him and him. They already have careers. But now they have new careers 2020. Playing bull overseas, doing a TV show, stalking me, gang stalking me, threatening my life. You understand? Trying to fuck with my friends who I've been friends with over 10 years, post pre-K. Who they just met 2020, who was willing to give them a kid back to back for my cousin's TV show. So he's genuinely trying to threaten me, and I genuinely don't know him. I genuinely know my homegirls. I have not spoken to them since 2020, since I met